Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're stepping into a time machine, but not just any time machine. We're revisiting one of the most iconic names in American automotive history, the 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. But this isn't just a trip back to the golden days of chrome, tail fins, and drive-ins. This is the 2026 reimagined Chevrolet Bel Air, finished in the ever-classic Imperial Ivory color. It's a car that pays tribute to the past while embracing the future. For anyone who has ever admired the Bel Air for its unmistakable style, its presence, and the role it played in shaping car culture, this modern version will feel like a dream come true. In this review, we're going to explore its exterior design, step inside the interior, talk about how it drives, and finally break down pricing so you know exactly what this blend of history and innovation brings to the table. Exterior. The exterior of the 2026 Bel Air is where nostalgia strikes first. At a glance, you'd swear this car rolled straight out of 1957. Chevrolet has done a phenomenal job of preserving the original lines, proportions, and those signature cues that made the Bel Air legendary. The wide grille with its chrome accents, the dual headlights sitting proudly within polished bezels, and of course, those iconic tail fins, it's all here. But look closer, and you'll see how seamlessly modern engineering has been woven in. The Imperial Ivory paint is a perfect choice for this car. It's soft, elegant, and it highlights the chrome trim like jewelry against a crisp white suit. This color has history. It was one of the most sought-after finishes back in the day, and on the modern Bel Air, it feels both timeless and refreshing. Add in the mirror-polished 18-inch chrome wheels, styled to echo the old-school hubcaps, and you've got a car that looks every bit the part of a 1950s superstar but with the stance and precision of a 21st-century machine. Chevrolet didn't stop at nostalgia, they incorporated subtle aerodynamic tweaks. The body panels are smoother, the lines tighter, and the LED lighting up front and back is hidden so well within classic housings that you'd barely notice the difference until night falls. The chrome side spears, the wraparound windshield, the tri-bar taillights, they all scream 1957, but with a clean, modern execution. When you see this car on the street, it's a guaranteed head-turner. Open the door and step inside, and the first thing you'll notice is how perfectly Chevrolet has balanced the retro charm with modern luxury. The dash is unmistakably inspired by the original, sweeping curves, polished trim, and the Bel Air script etched proudly across the passenger side. But where the old car had simple analog dials, the new one greets you with a digital cluster cleverly designed to look like vintage gauges. It glows with a warm retro font, yet delivers all the real-time data you'd expect from a modern car. The steering wheel is a modern interpretation of the classic three-spoke design. It's wrapped in leather, finished with chrome accents, and feels great in hand, smaller than the original's massive wheel but still giving that sense of presence. But here's the genius part, Chevrolet framed it in chrome and set it into the dash in a way that doesn't feel intrusive. It supports Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Bluetooth, voice commands, and over-the-air updates. Modern convenience, without killing the vibe. Seats are upholstered in a two-tone leather that matches the exterior, ivory and black piping, plush and supportive. The front buckets are heated and ventilated, with memory functions, while the rear bench is wide and comfortable, giving passengers that lounge-like experience the Bel Air was known for. Interior space is generous, thanks to the car's large footprint, and every detail from the chrome knobs to the retro-styled air vents feels deliberate. Sound comes courtesy of a Bose premium system, filling the cabin with crisp audio, though many owners might prefer the natural soundtrack of the engine. Add to that features like ambient lighting, wireless charging pads, and hidden USB ports, and you've got a cabin that respects the 1950s while delivering everything expected in 2026. It's nostalgia made practical. Performance. Moving on to performance, this is where the 2026 Bel Air truly separates itself from being just a nostalgic showpiece. Under the hood, you won't find the old small block V8 from the 1950s. Instead, Chevrolet has given it a thoroughly modern powertrain that blends performance with efficiency. The base engine is a 3.6-liter V6 producing around 320 horsepower, paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. But the real star of the show is the optional 6.2-liter V8, producing over 450 horsepower, delivering that classic American muscle experience while meeting modern emission standards. For those who want cutting-edge tech, there's even a hybrid-assisted version of the V8, giving you extra torque while improving fuel economy. The driving dynamics are leagues ahead of the original. Thanks to independent suspension, electronic stability control, and adaptive dampers, the 2026 Bel Air handles far better than you might expect. It still has that cruiser feel. Soft, comfortable, and smooth, but push it on the highway and it won't shy away. Acceleration is brisk, with the V8 version capable of hitting 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 5 seconds, a figure that would have been unimaginable for the 1957 model. Braking performance has also been massively upgraded with ventilated disc brakes all around, ABS, and regenerative braking for the hybrid models. The steering is precise and electronically assisted, offering a good balance between comfort at low speeds and stability at higher speeds. Whether you're taking it on a cross-country trip or just a weekend cruise through town, the Bel Air feels capable, refined, and surprisingly fast. Prices. Now let's talk about pricing. The 2026 Chevrolet Bel Air is positioned as a specialty vehicle, not your everyday family sedan. The starting price for the V6 version begins around $58,000, which is actually quite competitive considering the heritage and the level of craftsmanship that goes into this car. The V8 version pushes that figure up to around $72,000, and if you go for the hybrid V8 with all the optional packages, premium leather interior, advanced driver assist features, and a custom paint finish, you're looking at closer to $85,000. For collectors, there's also a limited launch edition in Imperial Ivory with serialized plaques, exclusive trim details, and special chrome touches, which can climb into the six-figure territory depending on demand. And knowing the popularity of the Bel Air name, those limited editions are going to be highly sought after. So, what do we make of the 2026 Chevrolet Bel Air in Imperial Ivory? Simply put, it's a brilliant blend of nostalgia and modernity. It respects the past while delivering the performance, safety, and comfort that today's drivers expect. The exterior is a faithful homage to the original 1957 classic, the interior strikes a perfect balance between retro styling and modern features, and the performance ensures that this isn't just a car to look at, it's a car to drive and enjoy. For enthusiasts who grew up admiring the fins and chrome of the '57 Bel Air, this modern reincarnation is a dream come true. And for younger drivers who want a car that stands out from the crowd, the Bel Air offers a unique blend of style and substance. It's not cheap, but then again, icons never are. That wraps up our in-depth review of the 2026 Chevrolet Bel Air in Imperial Ivory. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more classic meets modern car reviews, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. Would you pick the V6, the V8, or go all out with the hybrid option? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.